has been more than 10 days since a massive earthquake hit Turkey and Syria, and tonight crews are still looking for survivors in the rubble. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Marcella and Jesse are both off tonight. More than 42,000 people have died as a result of the quakes. But tonight we're hearing miraculous stories of rescues in Turkey. Crews found the 12-year-old boy here alive today. They say they found him in a sitting position in a hole surrounded by beams and rubble.
Crews also found this woman right here. She used to live on the 7th floor of an apartment complex. Her husband and 2 children are still trapped. Right now, helicopters are helping to deliver much-needed supplies to Turkey. And tonight, we're finding ways that you can help those who were impacted by the earthquakes.
CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez shares how you can donate to victims in Turkey as well as in Syria, where there's been much harder times to get help.
Tonight I spoke with Asim, the owner of Humble Bean Cafe here in Bay Park. The devastation in Turkey and Syria is overwhelming, which is why Asim decided to step up and try to help earthquake victims. The earthquake's devastation stretches as far as the eye can see.
Any disaster anywhere is detrimental. We have a tradition that says that all mankind is like one body, right? So if your head is hurting, your whole body is not feeling well.
Which is why right here in San Diego, people are trying to do what they can to make a difference. Asim, the owner of Humble Bean Cafe, is trying to make a difference 1 cup at a time.
The cardamom and vanilla crystals.
The proceeds of his Turkish lattes are being sent to earthquake victims. Money was first being sent to Turkey through the Turkish embassy. Now Asim is sending money to an organization called Syrian Forum USA, which is helping people in Syria. Getting aid to Syria, though, has been a challenge. Before the disaster, the country was already ravaged by a civil war.
People there were already, highly dependent on humanitarian aid even before the earthquakes.
Riva Dinga is a researcher at the Brookings Institute and says Syria is in a dire situation. Until now, she says the country only had one access point where donations could enter.
Over the weekend, the UN Security Council authorized the opening of 2 additional border crossings for aid to pass through. This is for a 3-month period of time,
making the next 3 months an important window for donations to make it into Syria. UNICEF is getting aid to children and families. The International Rescue Committee, White Helmets, and Syrian American Medical Society also have boots on the ground and are accepting donations that will directly help those impacted.
When you're in a moment of helplessness, like when anyone's helping, it's truly a beautiful thing.
Each Turkish latte or dollar donated truly counts. If you want to grab a cup of coffee and make a positive difference, you can visit Humble Bean Cafe from 7 to 4. We also have a list of organizations that are helping earthquake victims in Syria and Turkey. Visit CBS8.com and click on the online version of this story. Jasmine Ramirez, CBS 8.